Hey guys, Crypto Wally here. Today I've been looking at these charts, and it leads me to believe that we're actually closer to an altcoin season than we might think. So I want to get into this and show you what I've been looking at, and it makes me really bullish for the next 6 to 8 months and what's to come. So let's just look at here. I have the XRP Bitcoin chart. So this is the previous channel it makes. It has a lot of volatility. That's what we're looking for. You look for a lot of volatility, and then it goes into a little channel and then breaks out. Same thing. So we have the channel here, channel here, channel here, channel here. A lot of volatility, go into this little wedge, and then we break out. So we could go a little bit more. Also, the Ethereum is one of the biggest altcoins, obviously. So that has a big resistance right here. It's been definitely held up and rejected a lot of times against this. So we're actually coming right into this point, and it's actually coiling up really nice. So I wouldn't be surprised if we do get a break to the upside very soon as we approach this resistance, and then maybe flip it for support. So this is Zcash on the Bitcoin chart as well. We have this nice little squeeze as well. So it's just squeezing right into this. So should get a little breakout coming shortly. The Litecoin's a little different. So the Litecoin, we're getting a nice little resistance right there. Could break out. So same like this, you get a little resistance right there, you get a little breakout. So a lot of these coins are actually really close to breaking out very soon. So this is what leads me to believe. I was just looking at this and I was like, oh my gosh, there's so much information just showing us that we're getting very close. I'm not saying it's tomorrow, I'm not saying it's next week, but we are very, very close because we know it's coming soon. Because one thing that a lot of these fractals on the Bitcoin pair repeat is they get the big volatility, come back in, big volatility, and then you just come back into the wedge, and then new breakout. So the Digibyte, so Digibyte's actually like right at the support, or right at the resistance line right here. So it's getting pretty close. We're getting a nice little wedge, but it's been really comfortable here, so I wouldn't be surprised if it flips it soon and gets a little more parabolic. Bitcoin's been at 65% dominance, and last time when the altcoins ran their Bitcoin dominance went down to like 30 to 40%. So we're getting very, very close, and this is showing me that we are closer than we might think. So we might think we're still, some people might still think we're in the bear market, but I think we're getting very close to starting to break out again. All these fractals, they show it. They just, you see how it gets volatile, comes in the channel, breaks out. Same thing. Volatile, channel, breakout. It's just getting a tighter and tighter squeeze until it just pops. And this is another thing too with Bitcoin. This is interesting as why I think is, we'll even put little supports right here. And so one thing, let me just put this here. And one thing I see is you always have this little squeeze and it pops out. Same thing. The squeeze and then it breaks out of the trend. Same thing. We're getting very close to breaking out. It could come down a little bit more and keep grinding up, but also at the same time, every time it does reject this, it falls down. But right here, lately, if we even go, let's just go to the 1 day chart. This will just really show you, just in the cycle that we're in right now, is we're getting a nice squeeze. And this is why I think the altcoins are starting to rally, because we're coiling up tighter and tighter. And Every time, like I say, it comes down, breaks down, but it's been just accumulating right here. We've been grinding at this line, so we're getting really comfortable and building a lot of momentum. And also, look at this too, the volume. That's a huge indicator. So the volume's going even more than all-time high back then. So once this really goes, it's definitely going to flip the support resistance right here and become support. So that's what I think. I think we can break out of the cycle high, break above the 14,000 mark, come back down, test this, and then maybe just a slow grind up to all-time high. And then once we get to all-time high, it's new price discovery. That could be in the next couple of years. But also too, this is the XRP chart. And one thing that really showed me too that I think we are very close to a breakout is just going on the monthly chart. Even if you just have the descending resistance coils up. So it's getting very coiled up. Descending resistance, coiled up. So it's definitely getting tighter in here. So sooner or later, we're going to have a pop. So in the monthly, sometimes just the macro, when you zoom out and see stuff like this really shows you where you're on the market. Like I said, it's not financial advice. It's not going to happen next week, next month, but I'm very confident that very soon it's going to happen. So I just want you all to be prepared and trade wisely. Peace out. Subscribe if you like the video. If you want to see more, hit the bell for notifications. And be talking to you soon. Peace out, fam.